you ever thought about how inconsistencies in your manufacturing could make you vulnerable to losing business to your competition?
Well, that's a pretty broad question. Could you be more specific? Maybe a few examples?
Sure. So for instance, we had a prospect reach out to us 2 weeks back. Their particular process, they were applying a sealer bead. Now the bead was just a small portion of, say, the larger unit that they were producing. The problem, however, is they weren't finding out that there was a problem with it until the whole unit was produced. So initially I was looking at, say, that part they were putting the sealer on, like, well, how much you're going to lose if you have to scrap that part? And the prospect was like, I'm not really worried about the scrap. It's inexpensive. But what I'm worried about is not being able to produce the proper number of units that I've promised to the customer, which was like 1 million a year. So in that instance, he's more concerned that he's going to lose that business, and it's stemming just from that small sealer bead.
So what does that look like, or how is it relevant for people like plant managers?
So for instance, a lot of times we talk to process engineers who are tasked, with that particular line, or maybe even the line operator. And like I mentioned, a lot of times we'll focus in on that part. Well, how many are you scrapping? What's that percentage? Where can we save costs? Where it turns out that the bigger picture is down the line. So the plant manager would want to be aware of these defects, and maybe not just the defect itself, but the bigger impact it is having, which in this case could potentially lead to losing a customer.